Okay, I'm already seeing people in the chat saying that they were notified this time of the live stream. I have no idea why YouTube is not notifying y'all of my lives, but guess what? We're gonna make it right. I did contact YouTube all of an hour ago, and they said that they were gonna get back to me, you know, in 24 hours via email. So I don't know, y'all. We gonna see. They said that there were no known issues. However, it's a known issue if all of my house guests keep saying that they're not receiving the notifications. Like, what the hell is going on? So anyways, as y'all can see, I'm in a different t-shirt, Death Row Records. Okay, shout out to Snoop Dogg and them. It's a little bit wrinkly because I was just chilling around the house. Okay, I took my good shirt off to, put on this shirt because I was not prepared to get on live. However, y'all, we was creeping on Wendy Williams' second Instagram page, which I should probably pull up, and she is denying those claims from the spokesman, Mr. Bragman. Okay, remember a couple of hours ago, I came on live and I basically told y'all that, her rep came out with a statement and said that she was so grateful to Detmar Mercury and she thanks Sherry Shepherd and all of her supporters, and she understands more than anyone how daytime syndicated talk shows work and, all of that great stuff, right? So her rep and Detmar Mercury and Fox TV stations have all colluded together to try to ice Wendy Williams out, and we are exposing the situation. Shout out to all of you guys in the chat. Make sure you guys are liking the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and click that bell button so y'all can be notified. We're going to try to get the notifications to start working, y'all. I'm going to work closely with YouTube. They need to get my together. Okay, how Cardi B said, better have my money. Yeah, YouTube. I'm talking to you too. We can talk about you too. Hey, what's going on? Kevin L. He says, hey, Aaron, how are you? I'm doing just fine. New York City is in the house. Yes, I was notified and hopped on. Well, thank you, Kevin, for joining us. So let's get right into this. Let me pull up this article from Deadline. We talked about it this morning. Okay. And I'm going to pull it up again. Here we go. That's Wendy Williams. This is the Deadline article we talked about this morning. Her spokesperson came out with a statement. Let's see. In a statement, Deadline issued by Williams spokesperson Howard Bragman, the popular talk show host shared her reaction to the news of her show being canceled and being replaced by a talk show named Sherry, hosted by Sherry Shepherd, who had been filling in for Wendy Williams for the past couple of months. The statement says it's been a challenging time for Wendy as she deals with her health issues. She is incredibly grateful to Detmar Mercury, to Sherry, and everybody else who has supported the show through this time, Bragman said. She, more than anyone, understands the reality of syndicated television. You can't go to the marketplace and sell a show that's maybe the Wendy show, right? She understands why this decision was made from a business point of view, and she has been assured by Detmar Mercury that should her health get to a point where she can host again, and should her desire that she host again, that she would be back on TV at that time, etc., etc. The production came out and made a similar statement, and it looks like everybody, colluded together to come out with this announcement, correct? Well, you guys, not so fast. So remember last week, I felt like I was really loud in that moment. But remember last week when Wendy Williams came out, she created a second Instagram account, okay? I believe the Instagram, let me pull it up. Let me pull up the Instagrams, child. It's like Wendy Williams Online or something like that. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Wendy, here we go. Wendy Williams the Wendy Williams, the real Wendy Williams online. So let me post this. This is her Instagram account, y'all. The real Wendy Williams online. It is verified, and she came out with this Instagram account all of last week to show y'all that she's doing okay. This is the video where she posts that she's doing okay. She's in Florida. All of her real family is there. This is when she said that her mom is there, her father's there, her brother, her sister, her son, Kevin, and all of that great stuff. She says that she can't wait to get back to New York to return to her show and all of that good stuff. And we thought Wendy was on the road to recovery. Well, something tells me that Wendy Williams really hasn't been in close contact with the producers and production and executives and things of that nature. Because, I don't know, it just seems like she was kind of iced out, right? And I think posting this video of her on the beach was her attempt at trying to slow down Debmar Mercury and their announcement to cancel the Wendy Williams show and to greenlight Sherri Shepherd show. Does that make sense? Okay, does that make sense? I feel like her little stint on the beach was kind of like a plan to thwart production on the Wendy Williams show, right? So anyways, I say that to say that if you look at the her stories, if you look at her stories, she says, or she wrote, Mr. Bragman, although I appreciate your concerns and respect you immensely, I have not authorized you to make any statements on my behalf regarding my current status with Debmar Mercury. Ooh, again, thanks a lot for your continued concerns and support. So yeah, Mr. Bragman, who's supposed to be a spokesperson for Wendy Williams, Debmar Mercury, Fox TV stations, and Sherri Shepherd have been colluding to ice Wendy Williams out. The statement said, like we just read, that she's so grateful and she thanks Sherri Shepherd and this, that, and the third. And they've assured me that if I get well and if I want to come back, then they'll give me a show. Well, looks like none of that is really all that true because Wendy Williams in black and white is on her new Instagram page having her son or somebody else basically say that that statement was not authorized by her. Those are not her words. Those are not her sentiments. And I think Wendy Williams just literally exposed Debmar Mercury and the rest of production, right? So how do y'all feel about this situation, honey? This is crazy. I had to go on live with my wrinkly ass Death Row t-shirt real quick to let y'all know what the tea was because I feel like this story gets crazier and crazier as the time goes by. Shout out to all of you guys in the chat. Like I said, like the video, subscribe, and click on that bell button. Before we go any further, because we do have a lot more to talk about, I do want to go ahead and shout out our sponsor, celestesnest.net. You guys, let me move this out the way. Let me move this out the way so y'all can see. Look how wrinkly my shirt is. Like, ugh. But yes, before we go any further, let me very quickly shout out our sponsor, celestesnest.net. They are a Black business and it is still Black History Month, so we must support, okay? A lot of you guys compliment me on my skin and how cute and nice and smooth and moisturized it looks, and I have to credit that to celestesnest.net. Click the links down below. And of course, I have a discount code HOA for some money off. This right here is their brand new product. It is the Lemongrass Lavender Body Wash. I've been using this to take a shower with, and it smells absolutely amazing. Not only do they have that, but they have my favorite, the Lemongrass Lavender Body Butter. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Shia Sins is in the chat talking about some, you still look good, Pooh. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. And this is why I look cute, okay? Because of this body butter. Get into it. And then not only do they have the body butter, but they also have this new foaming soap that I would try out, but I'm not going to do it today because I don't want to make a mess. Oh, my God. Y'all, I feel like there's something flying around in these blinds, but I'm not completely sure, and it's kind of scaring me. And then they have all of these cool soaps. This is like a massager soap. They have these. I have so many of these, different colors, different scents, and things like that. So go ahead and check it out. Okay, go ahead and check it out. Who talking about my shirt, child? Go ahead and check it out, celestesnest.net. The links are down below. Like I said, use my code HOA. Who is talking about my shirt? Boss Keon said, LMAO, leave that shirt alone. We paying attention to you and your skin. That's popping. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Hazel Moore, Taylor is in the chat. My fave says, hey, boo, I was notified of your last 2 lives, but only one of your lives I did not receive. It looks like we are all good now. It looks like Wendy is trying to save her job, but it looks like it's too late. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole thing of her on the beach. You can tell that from production's point of view and the executives, they're like, okay, sis, you've been gone for 8 months. We already wanted to cancel your show and replace you with either Nick Cannon or Jerry O'Connell. We gave you another chance and we renewed your show for another 2 years just to see what you was gonna do with these last 2 seasons. And look at what Wendy did with her last 2 seasons. She bailed, right? And it may not have been on purpose. You know, she said she had a breakthrough case of COVID that turned into the Graves' disease and the lymphedema. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I apologize at that situation, which then turned into, you know, the report said that she had the mental illness with depression and anxiety and things of that nature. They said that she was sad about her son leaving. She's still sad about the husband and the baby. She's sad about everything, child. So I felt like every day it was a different report and a different reason as to why Wendy Williams was no longer appearing on the last season of her show. So production was looking at that and they're like, okay, we gave you another 2 years when we already did not want to put your ass on air. And now you're out for 8 months. So this is our opportunity to really cancel your ass. Okay. Right. Wendy Williams, from her standpoint, she's at home. She's trying to recover. She's trying to get better. And I guess she gets word, child, my soaps is falling everywhere. She gets word that Dead Martin Mercury is about to really pull the plug. Okay. And she ain't got no more time. She was told, take all the time you need. The purple chair will be back when you're ready. Okay. She was told those lies, right? And then she gets word that, okay, girl, you've been out for 8 months. Like, they're really about to pull the plug. And so she creates an Instagram page. She notices that, you know, she doesn't have access to her social media accounts. She makes an Instagram page. She goes out to the beach. She has her son do this PR stunt with this video. She sends it out to the blogs. And she tries to get Deadmar and Mercury to make a last-minute decision to pivot away from the cancellation and to prepare for Wendy Williams' return. But guess what, Wendy? It was too late. It was too late, honey. It was too late. Okay? We've been waiting for 8 months. And y'all, at the end of the very day, you know, I do feel bad for the lady. Okay, I know she wasn't the nicest when she was on air. I know she wasn't the nicest when she was on radio. I know she was problematic in so many ways. But Wendy Williams is a legend, a living legend. She is an icon. She will be missed, and nobody can do Wendy Williams like Wendy Williams. So at the end of the day, I do think that this is a sad day for television. But at the same time, that's just the world of TV. You're easily replaceable, and there's already there's always somebody out waiting in the wings, ready for their spot. And it just so happened to be Sherri Shepherd. Now, I don't really understand, because I saw a lot of comments under my last video. I'm not really understanding why a lot of the girls are upset with Sherri Shepherd. I saw a comment that said, you know, if I was Sherri, I wouldn't really take the job because, this is Wendy's platform and Wendy's the one who built this up and Wendy is the one that did this, that, and the third. Y'all, this is not a taboo concept in the world of television. When someone can't fulfill their contract, the TV networks are going to easily pull the plug on the show and they're going to give the time slot to another show. That's just how TV works. So I don't think that Sherri's doing anything wrong or shady or anything like that. So that was pretty much all about that. Wendy's coming out and basically said, child, that statement was not authorized. Okay? They are colluding to take my TV show off the air, child. And I just kind of think Wendy Williams just need to go to the Spotify offices and sign her little contract and do a little podcast, child. Just one says Wendy should step aside with dignity. The production can't hold her job forever. That's true. Most Americans only get 12 weeks of FMLA. She should focus on her well-being. Oh, paid family leave? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what that is? Quaja in the chat talking about my shirt is wrinkled too. Yeah, honey, like. I feel exposed. You're exposed. Hey, Amber girl, what's going on, honey? Deborah is in the chat. She says, Wendy can go as far as I'm concerned. I'll be more than happy to tune into the Sherry Show. Now Wendy will be one of this over there girls. Oh, God. Now Wendy will be that girl over there. Okay, when you're talking about that, Nene said that... when Wendy said that Nene is that girl over there, and y'all know Kenya used the hell out of that line at that virtual reunion. That shit was funny as hell. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing, honey. Sandy XOXO says, that's why you can't live for these jobs. They will replace you immediately. That is extremely true. That is very, very, very true. Let's see. Child, what's going on? I see something about Maya Angelou in the chat, child. The hell going on? Child. Amber says, it's done. Wendy is a smart woman. If she is well, she will create another opportunity to be in the mass media world. I agree. I totally agree. Now, moving right along very quickly, I did want to mention this very strange piece of news that I strangely believe, but I can't all the way vouch for it because no other media outlet has really come out and spilled the tea on what the real situation is, child. Let me see if I'm wrong. Maybe we have an update. Let's see. Maybe we have an update. Okay, we don't have an update. We don't have an update. So far, it's only Hollywood Unlocked. Let me go ahead and ooh, it's cute. Like this Instagram pic. Like that Instagram pic, honey. Oh, look at Sharon Barber and what you call it? That's Sharon, that's Fallon's baby daddy. Everybody say, hey, Fallon's baby daddy. That's baby daddy number 2. His name is Sharon Barber. He fine as hell, y'all, and rich as hell too. Okay, this is the rich one that was trying to go tit for tat with Simon on the Instagrams. Okay, that shit was hilarious, y'all. I like Sharon. I follow him on Instagram. I'm a fan. He randomly popped up because I guess he made like a little sling, a leather sling for LeBron James. So that's pretty cool. But no, that's not what I wanted to show y'all. That ain't what I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all Hollywood Unlocked. Okay, Hollywood Unlocked. How you spell Hollywood? What's going on? Hollywood. Are they shadow banned? Oh my goodness. I think they're shadow banned. Here we go. You have to type in the whole name in order to get the whole Instagram page. Like, what the hell going on? Okay, so I just thought that this was super strange. But, oh, they posted the Wendy Williams news. Y'all, look at this. It says Hollywood Unlocked exclusive. Queen Elizabeth dead. Y'all, what is happening? Sources close to the royal kingdom notified us exclusively that Queen Elizabeth has passed away. She was scheduled to attend the wedding of British Vogue editor Edward Enninful, but was found dead. Story developing. Now, y'all, I don't know if that's true or not, because when you Google Queen Elizabeth II, Your Highness, okay, no other reputable news sites, and this is so off topic. We're off of Wendy Williams now, y'all. Okay, we're moving on. When you Google it, no other reputable news sites reports that oh child, that Queen Elizabeth is dead. CNN says Queen cancels virtual engagements as she is still experiencing mild COVID symptoms. She got COVID, I think, a day or two ago. So that was the last news that CNN got. Oh, okay. Here is an article from BNO News. I ain't never heard of BNO News, but they say Queen Elizabeth II is alive. Rumors of her death denied. A rumor claiming that Queen Elizabeth II has died went viral on social media on Tuesday night, but a parliamentary official said there was no truth to the reports. The monarch is currently recovering from COVID-19. The rumors emerged on Tuesday night when Hollywood Unlocked celebrity news outlet with a large following on Instagram and YouTube reported that the monarch had been found dead. The report quickly went viral on social media despite there being no announcement from Buckingham Palace. That's interesting. What y'all think? I just wanted to pose this to y'all because I'm like, what is happening? Maybe y'all can give me some insight. Did the Queen die or is she alive? People Magazine, they haven't reported it. But you know who is really good at celebrity deaths? TMZ. So if TMZ ain't say it, it don't exist. Let's see, what's on TMZ? Whoever that is. Phil Mickelson, do y'all know who that is? A golfer? Yeah, okay. Dave Chappelle? Okay, no. This random basketball player, we don't know him. Gary Brooker, dead at 76, wrote 60s classic Whiter Shade of Pale. The hell? I ain't never heard of him, but he died. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, that's the only person that died today on TMZ. So what's going on, Hollywood Unlocked? What's going on, Hollywood Unlocked? Y'all, I'm really trying to research. I'm really trying to figure out what is happening with the Queen. Yeah, I don't see anything. And they still have this up. So, I don't know, y'all. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't know. All right? Oh, child, they're making so much noise outside, child. Okay, let's see what y'all saying in the chat. T says, is BBC didn't say it. If BBC did not say it, then it's not true. Yeah, BBC would know. They're in England, right? Kathy says, I believe it and bet it will be hush-hush for days. Oh, that's interesting. See, our content said, Jason is so tacky for that headline. I mean, yeah, the headline was a little bit tacky. It was like exclusive, Queen Elizabeth dead. Like, can you use the word past or something like that? Like, can we have some decorum? Okay, can we deal with the issue at hand with some sensitivity? Jenny Wynn, Mary Cosby, and Jason Lee need to go through some sensitivity training. Queen Elizabeth Carmelita says is not dead. She has COVID. Yeah, that's what all the reputable news sites are saying. Yeah. But I know sometimes someone can die, and Buckingham Palace may be taking a while to release and come out with a statement and roll out a PR release, or, y'all know how that stuff works. So it could be true. It could not be true. I don't know. The only person that is denying the story is BNO News, but I ain't never heard of BNO News. So that may not be a reputable source either. Melinda says, not going to believe it until BBC reports as well as the Buckingham Palace. Right. Jay says, it's a hoax. The Queen is not dead. Yikes. So did Jason lie? Did Jason Lee lie to us, y'all? Because I'm mad. My friend sent that in our group chat, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, I knew it was coming, child. Is that bad? I mean, the lady's 95. Her husband is gone. She's been running England since damn 1930, just about. Okay, she's not only the Queen of England, but she's the queen of all the British territories. All right. So I know sis is tired. Sis is delayed. She's through. She got COVID. So, when I got the news, whether it was fake or not, it didn't surprise me. Right. Because sis is old. Sis is so old, but it is sad. So hopefully it's not true, but I guess that has yet to be seen. So, somebody said, Aaron, what are you doing? What do you mean? What am I doing? Anyways, all right. So moving on from that, I'm glad we got that out of the way. What did I want to talk about? Okay, last but not least, before I let y'all go, I wanted to very quickly mention Nicki Minaj, okay? And I want to do a poll in the chat. Let's do a poll really quickly. I want to know if you guys listened to and liked Do We Have a Problem by Nicki Minaj. Okay, we're switching gears. So far, there's no word on the queen dying. Okay, so that has yet to be proven. We've already talked about the Wendy Williams stuff. Wendy Williams is being iced out from the production company. Sis is done for. Now we're moving on to Nicki Minaj before we log off because I just wanted to talk about this very quickly, y'all. This has been in my brain and in my heart and in my soul for a while now. Nicki Minaj has held a special place in my heart for a couple of months ever since she came out on Twitter and said that, the vaccine could possibly cause blue balls, which I thought was super ignorant and super irresponsible of her platform. And I still have not forgiven her till this day. I don't know why I'm so upset at that, but I am, and it is what it is. Someone said I missed the whole Auntie Wendy story. Rewind. Let's see if I can do a poll. Do we like Nicki's new song? Okay. So I think I created a poll. Wait, did it work? Oh, there we go. Okay. I created a poll. Do we like Nicki Minaj's Do We Have a Problem? Because let me just explain to you what's going on. All right. So basically, about 2 weeks ago, Nicki Minaj came out with this new song called Do We Have a Problem featuring Lil Baby. She previewed the other song, Bussin', inside of the Do We Have a Problem music video. Then Bussin' came out a week later, etc., etc. The song did really good on iTunes. The song did really good on streaming. And it debuted at number 2 on the Billboard chart, right? Well, not to my surprise, Nicki Minaj for the past couple of years has been coming out with a lot of songs. And most of them, they have all of this first week hype. They do really well. The Barbs really want Nicki Minaj to have a number 1, so they do everything in their power to try to make it go number 1. They always miss the mark with the exception of Doja Cat's Say So and Trolls with Tekashi 6ix9ine, which I guess you can count that. Technically, that is a Nicki Minaj number 1, but it ain't no solo number 1. Okay, the only number 1s that she has is on other people's songs. So the Barbs have been really, really, really pressed to get Nicki Minaj to get her own number 1. So they tried their hardest and they tried their damnedest to make Do We Have a Problem a hit. And technically, if you want to call it a Billboard, top 100 hit, you can, because it's still on top 100. It debuted at number 2, and all of that is good and dandy, right? So technically, the song did numbers. It did pretty well. But like I was saying, not to my surprise, sis dropped from the top 10. Now, to me, in my head, and to me, this is nothing but karma for going on Twitter and being ignorant. Okay. See, this is what you do. This is what happens when you have a whole country by the name of Trinidad and Tobago. I think it was. Or Barbados. Was it Barbados or Trinidad? When you have the whole country of Trinidad doing an investigation, okay? Taking the time off to investigate Nicki Minaj and her claims. All to find out that what she's saying is nothing but lies. And you don't expect to receive any discipline for your actions? This is what happens, sis. Your songs don't end up doing good. Let's see. How do I put a picture up of Nicki Minaj on here? Tell me why Nicki Minaj's song debuted at number 2, but it dropped down to like number 29 today. Is this y'all's queen? Is that y'all's queen? Hold on. That's y'all's queen? If this is y'all's queen, and if she's the queen of rap, why don't y'all buy her music? Can we talk about this real quick? Why aren't y'all buying the music if she's the queen? This is what happens when you get on Twitter and you lie. Talking about, oh, I'm going to show up to the White House like Legally Blonde. Lie. They didn't invite you, sweetie. The lies. The lies. The lies. Here's a random headline. Nicki Minaj accuses Philadelphia Health Department of using her for engagement over viral vaccination tweet. Girl, don't go on Twitter sounding and looking dumb, and they wouldn't use your tweet for nothing. Stupid. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what the people are saying on Twitter. Ooh, okay, so chart data. Okay, so it debuted at number 2. It debuted at number 2, but what is it today? It's number 29. Oh, wait. It's number 31. Nicki Minaj. So let's see what the polls say. Let's see what the polls say. Because I just had to come on here. I had to come on here and I had to talk about this. I had to talk. And I didn't give my opinion on the song. I ain't talk about the song. Honestly, my honest opinion on it is the song wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Like, I listened to it once or twice and I ain't never listened to it again. But let's see what y'all saying in the chat. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so, most of y'all liked it. Okay, 54% said yes. 46% of you guys said no. Oh, so y'all like the song, but it's flopping. Okay, let's see. Sierra Conta said number 2 on Hot 100 is No One's Flop. Okay, so for me, and this is not me hating on Nicki Minaj, this is how I truly feel. A real. Number 2 on Billboard Hot 100 is great. Anybody would kill for number 2 because guess what? It's better than everything that's below number 2. So I do agree with you on that. But in my head, when I think of a real hit, I think of something that's organic, that people actually fuck with, that a song that people actually want to listen to, a song that actually stays up there high on the chart for a significant amount of time. To me, that is a real hit. What happens with Nicki Minaj and her singles is that her fan base just want the number 1. They just want the numbers. And so they get besides themselves and they go on these Twitter tirades and they try to get everybody to mass buy the song and mass, stream the song, right? Which is really not organic. Okay, because if people just fuck with a song organically, they're just going to listen to it just because the song is good. But a lot of these people are just streaming the song because they want to see Nicki Minaj win, right? Which there's nothing wrong with that. But organically, that doesn't mean that people like the song. That's just, they just want to see you reach some sort of a milestone. So with that being said, they mass buy the song, they mass stream the song, and then the next week, nobody's buying it, nobody's listening to it, there's no radio play. You know what I'm saying? And then they let the song flop and it goes down from number 2 to number 31. And then next week it's going to be in the 60s. Then the next week it's going to be number 100. And then the next week it's not going to even be on the chart unless something miraculous happens. Why do y'all do that with Nicki Minaj music? To me, that just means that the song, y'all don't really like the song. Y'all don't really like the song. Somebody just sent me an article saying that Nicki Minaj is outselling everybody else. I'm not disagreeing with that. She's doing terrible on radio, which is the reason why her song is dropping off. But if you look at the sales, they've definitely dropped. After the Super Bowl, Do We Have a Problem wasn't even in the top 50. I can look at it right now. It ain't gonna be there. So I say that to say, Nicki Minaj and her recent hits are not organic. And to me, that is a sign of a declining career. Yeah. And I think she should spend more time on her music, more time trying to get that together, because honestly, Do We Have a Problem? It was cute, but I'm not listening to it. Bussin' was trash to me. Like, you went on a whole tirade talking about some Travis Scott is auto-tune man. No, you are auto-tune woman. You need to stop singing because you can't hold a note. You're not a vocalist. Okay? You need to be focused more on your craft because it's not there right now. Honest opinions. It's not there. And less focused on getting on Twitter lying. You need to stay out of the courtroom, stay out of these cases, because it seems like you and your husband cannot stay out of trouble. You just got out of one case with Jennifer Huff, and it looks like Jennifer Huff is going to refile again in a different jurisdiction. As soon as you got that squared away, your criminal of a husband is getting sued because he allegedly punched a damn, what's his name, bodyguard in the face. The man had to get jaw surgery and had to replace all his teeth and all that shit. You and your husband don't know how to stay out of trouble. You don't know how to stop lying on Twitter. And then, let me look this up. And this is the cherry on the top, and I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go because I know I'm going to receive so much backlash for going in on y'all's queen. And I love Nicki Minaj, but not right now. Let me see if I can find this tweet. And this tells me everything that I need to know about Miss Minaj, Miss Petty. Ooh, I don't know if I can find it, child. Because I wanted to talk about this last week, but I never did. Here we go. We found it. We found it. Okay, let's see. Dang, we ain't find it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Y'all, I'm looking for this tweet. I'm going to find it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's see. This comes from Billboard themselves. Nicki Minaj reacts to Do We Have a Problem not reaching number 1 on Hot 100? So Nicki Minaj tweeted, and they don't put the tweet up here, but they have the text. And she tweeted, "I don't need to go number 1." This was right after the news broke that Do We Have a Problem did not go number 1, that it went number 2. She tweeted immediately after that news and said, "I don't need to go number 1." And then she proceeds to say, "Because I am number 1." If you didn't care about going number one, why would you even tweet that? Why would you even say that? Why would you even mention anything about a number one? And then you want to know how I know she's a liar? You want to know how I know? Talking about some I don't need to go number one, acting like she ain't care. Okay, you do care because you mentioned it, but you also care because if we go to Nicki Minaj's page right now, child, you will see this. Y'all see this? You see how she's posting her numbers and her stats, talking about best selling this year in the US, all genres, incredible, thank you. Do We Have a Problem is now the number one best selling download release this year. Nicki Minaj becomes the first female artist with the most charting songs on Billboard's digital song sales chart, passing Taylor Swift. If you don't care about the number one, and if you don't need the number one, why are you constantly always posting your stats and your numbers and your chart positions and stuff like that? Why are you always mentioning that? It's because you do care about getting the number one spot. And maybe if you would just be real with yourself for once in your life and stop lying, you could reach your milestone. I mean, I'm just saying. It's the cap of it all for me. Nicki Minaj is nothing but a bunch of cap. And this is coming from a person that was a huge Nicki Minaj fan. I'm not a hater. I'm a Nicki Minaj fan, and I love a lot of Nicki Minaj's music. But sis, you care. Stop acting like you care, or stop acting like you don't when you do. How that girl on TikTok say, stop acting like you know everything and you don't. That's Nicki Minaj right now, trying to act like she know everything and she don't. Sierra Content said, LMAO, Billboard writing an entire article about a tweet from Nicki Minaj speaks volumes about her impact, power, and relevancy. No one is discounting her relevancy, her impact. Nicki Minaj definitely is arguably the best female rapper ever of all time. I definitely think she's in that conversation, and she has undoubtedly paved the way for the women today like Cardi B and Sweetie and Doja Cat and the City Girls, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Without Nicki Minaj, there would be none of those women, right? So she definitely has impact. She's extremely relevant. Nicki Minaj is very relevant. She's extremely important. She's a part of the culture. She's the nucleus of the culture. But the music just ain't that hot. And that's all I'm saying. It's not. Someone said she was putting out hits long before your YouTube show. Because we're comparing Nicki Minaj's music to my YouTube channel. That makes a lot of sense. Someone said, Aaron, please, we waiting on your busting twerking video. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't finna happen, sweets. That, yeah, you're gonna have to check out. That's another YouTuber. That ain't me, child. Someone said, be nice, Aaron. I am being nice. I am being nice. Someone said, what song is number one? It is a song titled Do We Care About Bruno? I think it is. Y'all trying to send me stuff like, oh, Nicki Minaj. I said what I said, and it's not changing. Nicki Minaj's music is not hot. That's not changing. You can send me all the stats. You can send me all the numbers, honey. Like, you still didn't go number one, and you still cannot pretend that you did not want to go number one. I'm not saying that the song did horrible. I'm not saying that number two is not good. I'm not saying that the song isn't selling. I'm saying that the song ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing, okay? It's not. It's not doing it. I forgot what I was going to show y'all. Oh. What's the number one song? We Don't Talk About Bruno by Encanto, which that's the Disney movie. I think that's the number one song. The number two song I think is, let me look it up. Number two is Heat Waves by Glass Animals. Number three is Easy on Me by Adele, which I love. Okay, an organic hit. Was number one for 10 weeks. Has been in the top 10 for like 15, 20. Number four, ABCDEFU. I've been hearing that all over the radio. Number five, Stay, The Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. Love that song. Super Gremlin by Kodak Black. I don't know if I ever heard that. Is that a TikTok hit? Shivers by Ed Sheeran. I hear that on the radio. Ghost by Justin Bieber, number 8. I hear that on the radio. That's What I Want by Lil Nas X. I like that song. And Pushin' P is number 10. Gunna and Future featuring Young Thug. And Nicki Minaj is at 31. Dropped 29 spots. All right. So y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about that situation. I know y'all is finna rip me to shreds in the comments. But yes. That was all. Let me know how y'all feel about Wendy Williams. We got to talk about it. Let me know how y'all feel about Queen Elizabeth. Is the news true? Like, what's really going on? And do you think Nicki Minaj is flopping? Do you think her career is at a decline? Do you think she should stop lying on Twitter and focus on her album? We got to talk about it. So I'm going to log off.